Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jaigo Bind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jaigo Bind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jaigo Bind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jaigo Bind and this is Chandra Sangha, and we are here tonight to do the magic of Venus. This is our weekly show where we tell you the astrology of the planet Venus, what main aspects she's making, and also how this is going to be affecting you based off of your sun, your moon, your Venus, and your rising sign. So we're really excited to be here today. We couldn't be here yesterday, which is the regular day of this show, because I actually had a migraine and it was just not gonna happen. But we're happy to be here today. Welcome in Michelle and Melanie and Sanders and Triple Moon Goddess. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. And we've got some awesome announcements and things to share with you guys before we actually get started. But there is a beautiful grand trine in water that we're going to see this week between Venus, the moon, and Neptune. And that's the main astrological transit that we're going to be talking about for this week. So before we get started, I did want to tell you guys that we have this epic challenge going on. It starts July 11th.
Yes.
And it goes for 5 days. That first day is actually like an introduction, and so that whole week from Monday through Friday we do the challenge. We announced the details of this challenge in our free essential oils and astrology workshop that we did this past weekend. We are still in the time frame where if you sign up, you get entered to win a free Taurus essential oil roller from Chandra Sangha's shop. Oh my god, come on, you can do it, camera. There we go. Yes. Yeah. So if you sign up between now and the last day, the whole day on Sunday, which is basically the summer solstice, then you are going to receive a Taurus oil. Everyone that signs up for the challenge. And there's a couple of options to sign up for the challenge. It's either if you're a new customer to the doTERRA company, which is the most beautiful, powerful, and potent and best quality essential oils that we've found. We're going to use one of their kits to do this challenge and focus on the oils in that kit and teach you how to use each one of them in like tons of different ways, how to use them by diffusing, how to put them on your body, how to take them internally, because this is how good these oils are. You can take them internally. And then the other option is if you're already a doTERRA customer, because I know a lot of you guys are, then the option is to purchase the Gemini and the Leo oils, which I don't have them here. I mean, not the Gemini and the Leo, the Cancer and the Leo oils, because the theme of the whole challenge is the energies of Cancer and Leo, which is the moon and the sun, which are essentially the king and the queen of astrology, and how all of that kind of comes together and in this beautiful way through transits during that exact week that we're doing the challenge. So that's the reason why we are working with the Cancer and the Leo oil rollers and essential oil blends. So if you're already a customer, you can purchase those two and then also receive the Taurus. But get the details by signing up for our free workshop. That's the best way to do it. That's pretty much the only way to enter the giveaway. And then after that, we'll be announcing it more openly to everyone else, but definitely there's a link in the description. So that's the first announcement that I wanted to make for you guys.
And then that's through Sunday, right?
Yes. Through this Sunday.
For the giveaway.
After that, we won't do the giveaway. We won't give away the Taurus oil, but you can still sign up for the challenge. So, yay. Hello, Kimberly. Welcome in. The other announcement that I have before Chandra shares what she's doing is my summer season webinar is this weekend, or no, not this weekend, on Monday the 21st at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. There's a link in the description to sign up. What I do with the webinar is basically we are live for like 2 hours, sometimes 2 to 3 hours. And I go over all of the major transits and ingresses and retrogrades and new and full moon energies that we're going to see for the whole summer season. So the next 3 months. And you have basically like a master plan that you can use to prepare for major events in your life and be ready for the energies that are coming up. So you can sign up for that now. We'll do it live on Monday night, and then there will be a replay where you can continue to purchase it if you're not able to make it live, or you can watch the replay if you're not able to make it live. So those are my announcements. What did you want to share with everybody, Chandra?
Yes, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has been donating and or getting a mini reading from me, because all of the donations to my PayPal go to help us get and train our diabetic alert dog for my daughter Julia. She's 9. She was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 1 year ago, and if anybody knows anyone with type 1 or knows anyone who has kids with type 1, it's really intense and it's a really heavy diagnosis, and having this dog is helping a lot, and it's going to help even more once she's fully trained to tell us like when she's going high or low on her blood glucose levels. But in any case, thanks to everyone. I'm going to post the link into the chat if anyone's interested in donating. And I wanted to say you can find my readings, my human design readings, on my website. That's chandrasanga.com. But I wanted to invite everyone to sign up to download my free human design guide, which basically shows you how to find your true north and how to align with your destiny and how to take your power back. So go to my website, chandrasanga.us, and you will find it right at the top of the page wherever you land on that. So let me just go ahead and post that into the chat. I'll put the PayPal link first, and then I'll put my website.
Cool. Thank you for sharing that. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to switch screens, and we are going to talk about this transit that is coming up. So let me know in the chat if you can actually see the screen and if you can hear us and see us. I want to make sure all of that's working. But let me show you how cool this transit is. So we've got the moon, and this is happening on June 21st, on Monday. So the day that we do our webinar. This is really cool. It is a, whoops.
JK.
It is a grand trine in the sign of water. Can you guys see it okay? Yeah, there we go. That's a little better.
There we go.
So it's a grand trine in the sign of water. And look at this. The moon, Venus, and Neptune are all going to be at 23 degrees. This is very rare.
That looks like a womb.
Yeah, I know. this is
That's
very
cool.
rare
It's
because
a trine in water.
because the trine between Venus and Neptune is, it can happen. It happens. But when the moon exactly aligns this space too, because the moon moves really fast, so it doesn't spend very much time
That's
there.
true.
So that makes it rare. And whenever you have a grand trine in water, what grand trines do is they activate intuition and psychic abilities. And also in terms of, because it's all the three water signs, right? So you've got Cancer, which is emotions and connecting to our heart space. Venus in, oh my God, that's so cool. Venus in, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Don just texted me that he's seeing fireflies.
That's so
right
freaking
now while
awesome.
I'm talking about this. Yeah, this is really cool. So basically, Venus in Cancer is in this beautiful energy of love and connecting to our heart space and nurturing and the mother and the moon energies, right? So she's in the moon sign. The moon, when she goes into Scorpio, is going to be a deep dive into the depths of the underworld and seeing the truth. And that's a little bit of a challenging aspect, but with the trines, I think it's all going to harmonize beautifully together. And with Neptune in Pisces, of course, in its home sign, where it is the strongest, this is strong intuition. That's like straight up psychic powers, connection to our angels, our spirit guides, our teachers, also connection to our own higher self and our own relationship to our divinity. So all of these things coming together in this beautiful, exact grand trine of water on Monday is what we're going to focus on for this magic of Venus. Because this really, if I was going to say there's a magical aspect, this is one. This is it. This is one of the most magical aspects. On this day, obviously, the sun will have just moved into Cancer. So literally this happening right as the summer solstice is starting. And the other things, there's also like some gnarly aspects that are going on this week, or at least this day as well. But they will be, I feel, we will feel the energy of this grand trine really strongly, and it'll help to alleviate some of the energies of the other transits that are going on. I'm trying to, I want to find exactly what those other transits are. So give me one
transits.
second. Yeah, I put them in.
I'm disappearing, guys, because I'm wearing like a kind of
oh my God, that's really funny.
bluish red, greenish shirt. So it's fine. Half of me is blending into the beach.
So what happens on that day?
Me and Jai at the same time.
Oh my God, that's crazy. So what happens on that day is that the moon in Scorpio makes an opposition to Uranus, and that can cause emotional upsets and relationship turmoil. And so it's easy to be impulsive in that way. So you have to make sure you think things through on that day. Also, the moon is going to make a square to Saturn, which doesn't really help that energy, because the Saturn always causes restrictions with the moon or repression of the emotions. And it can also cause depression and negative emotions and thoughts, right? Moon square Saturn. But then the counteracting of the negative energy is this beautiful grand trine in water that we are going to see on that day. So I feel like even though the moon is going to be in these harsh aspects, we're still going to feel this power of this grand trine. And so that's what we're going to focus on today as we go through each of the individual signs. And yeah, let's just
Let's do it.
right on in.
Oh yeah,
Chandra,
I gotta get the cauldron of destiny. Hang on, guys.
Oh yeah, there you go. And I have allergies and I've been sneezing all day, so I'm just going to blow my nose, and that's that.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let me not look. Oh, who was that? Here we go. Starting it off.
Virgo.
Virgo.
All right.
Virgo.
Let's pull up Virgo. So what I'm going to share with you guys as we go through all of these signs is basically what are the three houses, because each of these three planets that make up this grand trine are found within three different houses. So I'm going to tell you where they are in your chart, and that's going to help you understand how this grand trine in water for you is going to be affecting you. So for Virgo, we've got the moon is going to be in the 3rd house of communication. Venus is going to be in the 11th, and Neptune is going to be in the 7th. So this is the 11th house is sharing your gifts with the world. It also has to do with friendships. The 7th house is the house of relationships. So what I feel this is going to be is friendships and relationships are going to be, you're going to be able to find sort of this harmonious energy between like within your relationships, within your friendships, and you're going to feel like you can share yourself and share your gifts and communicate in a more in-depth way, because communication in water is like intuitive communication. Like what I'm getting is like telepathic communication, like psychic communication within your relationship. So that's the power. That's what's going to be activated for you, Virgo, this coming week.
Yay, I also have Virgo Venus. Ooh, okay, well, this works for Virgo. It is Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. Check it out. Look at how pretty that is.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I love that.
How beautiful is that card?
Think on your feet. That's interesting.
It's card number 27. What that tells me is to tap into the present moment. It's to do things in the flow of what you're doing. Because Fox is also the protector of the family. Mm-hmm. And he is great at camouflaging. And it just... the energy of Fox that's coming into this week and this trine is to pounce on what you love. It's like, it's Abrahaming to me. That's what I hear. Mm-hmm. It's like, do it based on the moment and be light on your feet. Be light on your feet and just move along your way, which is a very much a Virgo skill. Yeah. But I think it's like really tap into who you are.
I love that. Yeah. You get the 6th house and Uranus in these cards. So whoa. The 6th house, is the house of Virgo. And Uranus is the planet of change and revolution and also unpredictable things. But change that is, even though it's uncomfortable, it's very, very useful and it's very much needed. So I feel like this is saying, like, change something about your daily life and use this beautiful trine to help you maybe, or change something about yourself, because the 6th house is the house of the self. Mm-hmm. So it's very much about working with your own energy, working with like your own self, and being present as much as you can within the things that come up for you with this grand trine.
Being present, yes.
There you go. Yeah,
that's
being
it
present.
Right there.
There you go.
Boom, I love it. I
Beautiful.
love it. Who's next? Oh,
I need water.
And it is Cáncer.
Ooh, oh,
Cáncer.
Dude, this is gonna be a good one.
Cáncer.
Okay, so let me switch that. Let me drink some water for a second.
Vamos. Remember to get your Cancer.
I know, right? You can buy the Cancer oil on Chandra's Etsy shop,
or sign up for a challenge and you get
right.
Cancer and Leo. Might as well.
That's right. If you're
and Taurus, if you do it this week.
Yeah,
guys,
it's gonna be epic.
Guys, you gotta watch that replay.
Okay,
it was actually really good too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, because we actually talked about the Sagittarius and the Scorpio oils, which are also available on the shop.
Are also on Etsy.
All right, so Cancer. Here we go. We are dealing with obviously your first house. Like Venus is transiting to your first house, which that's really beautiful because you're embodying the Venus energy. Like you feel really beautiful, you feel good. This is especially for Cancer rising. In the 5th house, you'll have the moon, which is activating your creativity and your passion. And in the 9th house, you'll have Neptune, which is spiritual integration. So it's like you are experiencing the embodiment of the beauty that is Venus, while your intuition, your creativity is being activated and you're spiritually integrating. So I feel like this is going to be a powerful spiritual integration for Cancer signs this coming week. So the challenge, Valerie, so we're going to pull some cards for you guys, but that's, hey babe, that's basically what it is. I feel like this energy for Cancer is going to be really, really, really powerful. And I'm going to answer your question, Valerie, going to do the challenge. When is it ending? So the giveaway goes through this Sunday. Feel free to contact me, Valerie, if you need help signing up or whatever. But I think you got it. And then also, the challenge doesn't start until July 11th. So you have a little bit of time. But if you want to get the free Taurus oil, or if you're a new doTERRA customer and you want to also receive the Leo and the Cancer oils. So basically, for new doTERRA customers, you'll get all three. For existing doTERRA customers, you'll get the Taurus oil. And you'll know what I mean when you watch the replay, and it tells you exactly what the requirements are.
And the other thing is, when you sign up for the replay, you'll get the email with all the information in it. So it's going to be all perfectly laid out.
It'll be set up. Yeah. So so that's the answer to that question. Here we go. Yeah. What did Cancer get?
All right, boom. You got dog spirit. And look at how beautiful he is. He looks like a pretty little. Oh.
I know, that's really cute.
His name is Be Loyal to What You Love.
That's hilarious.
Because that's what just came out. His name is Picky Slim Shady. So the dog spirit. Okay, so first of all, look at that. Check out that beautiful ruby on his third eye.
Yes.
And like that beautiful crown of flowers. It's just all about, it is because it's a first house transit, and Venus being, and this is the magic of Venus. And I feel like it's being loyal to the part of you that honors other people, which I think is all of you, but it's really the part of you that's that loving, caring, kind, childlike. So the more childlike part of you, and it is also a fifth house transit, which is the passion and children and the childlike essence. And it's really really tap in to the first house and the fifth house, and that will transform your ninth house.
Yeah, totally. And then here you get, I actually pulled the Cancer card and the card of the 8th house. So obviously Cancer being this is a reading for you, Cancer. I think that's really beautiful. I think it's accentuating or making an emphasis on the fact that this is about you and your identity and how you feel and your your own internal journey. More than externally. I think this is saying that it's going to be a very internal transition or transformation, and there will be some kind of change, because the 8th house brings in change, or is about change, transformation, all of those things, transmutation. So I think this week you're going to feel like it may be maybe a little bit of a tower moment that kind of comes up for you, but in the end it's going to be you really coming into your full self.
Interesting.
So that's beautiful. I love that.
Interesting. Okay. Who's next?
All right, here we go. Sagittarius.
It's green, so it's it's blending.
Here we go, Sagittarius. So this grand trine, you're going to have moon in your 12th house. Okay, so the moon in the 12th house of the divine means strong intuitive energy, strong ability to challenge, also tapping into the subconscious, also your fears, subconscious fears, which can be scary. Cancer or Venus in the 8th house of death, change, and transformation. And then Neptune in the 4th house. Whoa. So the intuition will come through very strongly, but some fears may come up. Some subconscious fears may come up. This will also cause some change for you. It'll transform you at the level of the 4th house of the home. You'll feel this change happening for you in the realm of home, or wherever you consider that home is. And then that will be how you experience the increased intuition, or maybe the fears that come up, and then the change and the transformation. So it's actually kind of an intense
that is pretty intense
for Sag. Yeah.
Actually, it's the same but different for different signs. Okay, so you've got Parrot Spirit, and I love this because it looks like a very Sag kind of card. It's like flamboyant and like it travels a lot. You know, parrots have gone all over the world because they're so beautiful.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You know, like humans have taken them all over the world. I mean, parrots live everywhere. But here's what it says, Sag. Take it easy, yo.
Oh,
watch your words.
Interesting.
And because Sag can be a little savage with their things they say.
It's true.
This we know.
Yeah.
It's a skill for sure, because a lot of us are not able to be so direct and so honest. But this one is like, just, you know, like just maybe take like an instant to just be like, okay, let me see if that's gonna sound the best or not. And that's it. Mm-hmm. That's it. Just one instant is all it takes.
We pulled Juno and then also the 12th house. So
there you go.
So again, the 12th house being about your relationship to your own divinity, but with Juno, this is a message for Sagittariuses that are in like a soulmate relationship or twin flame relationship, or even like past lives connection to people in this life relationships, like, and it is about understanding this relationship that you're in at a deeper level, a way deeper level, and experiencing, because this may be also experienced at home. You may be in a relationship with someone that is soulmate relationship, which means you've known each other in the past. You're together in this life because there's a beautiful like you have a beautiful mission together. But at the same time, what this transit will do is it will bring in some change, and it'll change the relationship a little bit, because Juno is very much like related to the 4th house of the home, in terms of like home is where the heart is, and your heart is linked to this person. So this is what I'm feeling is like for Sagittarius, this has to do with a powerful divine relationship that is going to experience some kind of change that will affect you at like a very deep level.
Boom.
There you go. All right, who's next?
Capricornio.
Capricorn. Okay. So Capricorn, here we go. Moon is in the 11th. So this is a little bit like Virgo, but slightly different. Venus is in the 7th, and then Neptune is in the 3rd. So these are actually the same exact houses as Virgo.
Switched around.
However, the planets are different. So with the moon in the 11th, what's fluctuating is the realm of friendships and networks, and also you sharing yourself out to the world. Somehow that's in a flow. That's in a shifting energy. With Venus in the 7th house, the focus is on relationships really strongly, because Venus is at home in the 7th house. And then with Neptune in the 3rd, this adds the realm of the connection to the communication. So communication within, intuitive communication within your relationships, both in terms of friendships and in terms of like romantic or partnerships or business relationships. This is more intuitive communication within your relationships. That's what I got.
Okay. And you got, Coyote Spirit. This says, trust in divine detours. Coyote is the great trickster. And Coyote says, you are going to learn from this, because either life did it for you, right? The universe made these things happen for you, or you did it to yourself. But this trick, this conundrum that you've gotten yourself into is gonna help you learn, and you're going to learn through laughing at it or at yourself or at the comedy of the situation that you've gotten yourself into. And then in this deck, it talks about trusting in divine detours, because Coyote will put you in the direction of where you need to go, but you really have to surrender to that. So
yeah, Coyote energy is very like trickstery, but it's also like pay attention.
It's extremely wise. Yeah.
you get the 11th house. Okay, so this is crazy. We keep getting the house that you being that's being aspected. So I think it's saying that like the friendship area is going to be really, really important because you also get the Sagittarius card, which is the card of Jupiter, which means pay attention within this 3 houses more to the realm of friends and sharing your gifts with the world, because Jupiter there, or Sagittarius Jupiter energy in the 11th house, is about expanding that. It's like a big deal. It's like pay attention to this because this part of this equation is a big deal. It's like it has more weight in some way, shape, or form. So there you go. So that's Capricorn. Oh yeah, thank you, Traylene. It's like, you know, I had a migraine yesterday. I went to a restaurant that I don't usually go to, and I have to be really careful with what I eat. But I ate something that had MSG in it, and we figured it out later because the migraines, I get migraines when I eat too much MSG. And then my body processes it by like having an allergic reaction. So now the next day is like sneezing mania, and then I'll be better tomorrow. But yeah, and I'm sure you can tell it's hot. I'm hot and cold and like all kinds of weird shit
your
going
body's
on.
like major detox.
Yeah, but thank you. Yeah, I'll be better tomorrow. And tomorrow we're gonna do mini readings. So here we go.
And we got
Here we go.
Pisces.
All right, let's check it out. So here we go. Let's talk about Pisces. So Pisces is having the moon will be in your 9th of spiritual integration. So that's the energy that's fluctuating. Venus in the 5th is activating your creativity, helping you to focus on your heart, to be creative but come from a heart space. And then obviously Neptune is in your 1st house. So like Cancer, you're also feeling the energy of like, this is about me. There's a big focus on you, especially with Neptune in your 1st house. And Neptune has been there for a long time. This is kind of a heavy transit because you're being faced with a lot of, that's also the place of hidden things, subconscious mind, addictions, things like that. So you probably have been really struggling, but thankfully Neptune doesn't stay there forever, but it has been there for a long time.
Neptune won't stay there forever, but it is
it's a long theme.
Yeah.
And so with the moon in the 9th,
didn't we figure out it was like 2025?
Yeah, something like that. The energies will shift. It's like it's been going to be a couple of years, 2-3 years, and then a lot is going to change. Yeah. So we're getting ready for those big changes now. So whatever the universe is asking you to do now, it's about releasing and letting go so you can make space for the new energy, more Aquarian age energy that is coming in, basically. When Pluto enters Aquarius, it's over. That's going to be so cool.
It's over, guys.
I like that.
Pluto out of Capricorn. Thank God.
Yes.
Please get out of my south node.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry for anyone who has Aquarius south node.
Anything. Yeah.
Oh,
Pluto transits are gnarly. But this is basically an activation of your creative powers, connecting to your heart space, connecting to yourself. Like, be more yourself. Let your heart speak. And integrate it. Like, just allow it all to integrate. That's what we're getting. I need to stop spending. Yeah, exactly.
Yep, I know, right? I feel you.
Tarot and Oracle addictions. Exactly.
All right. And we have Vulture Spirit.
Oh,
nothing
that
is
cool.
wasted.
And you know what else? Oh my God, there's a star called
Vultures
Altair.
Are cool. Yeah, tell us about it.
There's a star called Altair, which is actually found, I think, at like 1 or 2 degrees of Aquarius, but it talks about, it's also the vulture card, and it's like about the neck of the eagle.
Yes.
And it's like how that part is the most valuable, or the purest part of the bird, because it stays clean even though its beak and its head gets into like rotting meat or whatever, or like death basically, because vultures are basically, they eat things after they've gotten road-killed or whatever.
After they've died, yeah, they're scavengers.
Yeah, they're scavengers.
They're
but there's
scavengers.
A part of them that always stays pure. That just came through.
Well, that makes sense. And this also talks about nothing being wasted, which to me is about It's like, remember that all of this, whatever gnarliness you're going through, there's a reason. It's not wasted. There's a purpose for everything right now. For you, especially, I mean, Pisces, there's a purpose for everything. There is not a waste of the good or the bad or the ugly. Like, it's all being used for your beautiful and epic future and moving forward and getting you to ascension and all of that good stuff.
Yes.
What do we have? Ooh.
So, the last quarter moon and void off course. So the last quarter moon is about transition, letting go, forgiveness, and adaptation, which makes sense. And the void off course, it's like a pause in time, a change of plans, limbo, and improvisation. So both of these energies are a little bit like a challenge, right? Because the last quarter moon creates a challenge that needs to be resolved. You need to make some kind of decision when the last quarter moon comes. It's like decision making time. This is the last opportunity you get to make this decision. Don't waste it. If you don't make a decision, if you don't take action, you won't resolve whatever needs to be resolved in your life right now. And you may feel a little bit out of it, like void off course. You may feel that this makes sense with the Pisces in your first house. Neptune there, you feel like kind of out there in the universe, because when the moon is void off course, it's like literally like floating in outer space. In astrology terms, it has no aspects to it.
It doesn't have a course, void of course.
Yeah. And
like,
so you feel like you're like out there, you're not sure. So what to stop that feeling from happening, you need to resolve the conflict that's coming up for you in your life. You need to make that decision, and you need to move forward and take action to change whatever's coming up that is not working out. And when you do that, use your intuition and all of that to help you make that decision and move forward with it. But that's what's coming up for Pisces.
There we go.
There you go.
All right, who's next? All right, here we go. Tauro.
All right. Taurus.
I'm doing translations today, guys.
I don't know what just happened. Okay, so here we go. Taurus. All right, so the moon is going to be transiting your 7th house for this grand trine of relationships. So there might be a lot of fluctuating energy during that time. It's a 2.5-day cycle with the moon. Venus is in your 3rd of communication. So this is about communicating with your heart space, but also focusing on communication within your relationships. And then Neptune in the 11th is about sharing your gifts with the world, but also being intuitive and listening to your intuition about your friends and the networks that you deal with on a daily basis, as well as like what you need to give. And so what's affected is, in terms of communication and relationships, it is both. It's all about relationships, because the 7th house is relationships, the 11th house is relationships to friends, and the 3rd house is communication. But Venus is in your 3rd house.
But it's also relationship with siblings.
It is, it does have to do, if anything, in the 3rd house as well.
With siblings, so it is all of, and especially
all of it.
Venus
so relationship is going to be a big deal. So
Wow.
I feel like you're going to have like a strong intuitive sense within your relationships of like how to make decisions, what actions to take. How to keep the harmony and keep the peace, connecting to all of those things at the same time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think there's something coming up for Taurus. Let's see what the card says. Ah, there you go. Peacock Spirit. Oh, you can't see the epic green. Well, first of all, check out that epic like light shining out from the heart. Okay? And what does it say? Let it shine.
Excuse me.
Let it shine. That was so loud, the thing went to red.
Oh my god.
It's okay, guys. Peacock Spirit says, let it shine. Why? Because, Taurus, let your heart shine. The moon is about the heart, and the moon is in your 7th house of relationships. Let your heart guide your way. Let the moon guide your way, and you will find the answers to everything.
Okay, so you also get the last quarter moon. So for you, there's also like a challenge. This week feels a little bit like a transition. This week feels a little bit like letting go. There's something that you may have to forgive within your relationships and make an adaptation to something new. Okay, and then you get the Vertex cards. So for sure, Vertex is about faded relationships, karmic things within relationships. So this is what's going on. There's something coming up that's karmic this week. This connection, this grand trine, will help activate your intuition so that you know how to deal with whatever area of life it shows up, whether it's siblings, romantic relationships, partnerships, or friendships. Something is going to happen that is very karmic, but it needs to be released and it needs to be let go, and you need to take action and make a decision and resolve whatever comes up. But it's going to feel like some kind of karmic thing comes up for you, Taurus.
Wow.
Yeah, that's very wild.
Right, there you go.
Very clear message, too.
Yeah, that was super clear. Like, it was like all on the same thing.
I know.
And here we go. The other Venus sign, Libra.
All right, Libra. Okay, so with Libra, what we have is the moon transiting the second house. So this is about self-esteem for you. You may feel like insecure a little bit. Also, with Venus transiting your 10th, what you're focusing on is your career or your life path in the world of how your relationships affect your career and your life path, and also like bringing the abundance or the money and those things in terms of career. That's a big focus for you right now as Venus transits Cancer. And then with Neptune in the 6th house, it's about focusing on your day-to-day life, intuitively allowing yourself to go with the flow, but also to make sure that that flow gives you like what you need, which is health and well-being and happiness in the moment, and harmony in the workplace too. So these three things, the 2nd house, the 10th house, and the 6th house, have to do with a little bit more like heavy energies or more concrete energies, because the 6th house is about being in the moment, the 10th house is about your career, and the 2nd house is about making money and self-esteem. So it's like Libra this week is dealing with kind of finding themselves within these things and making sure that those three areas of your life are in harmony.
All right, there we go. What do we got? Ooh, look at this.
Oh, that is so cool.
Libra,
yes, that is
the spider spirit.
Very cool.
Make your dreams real. The spider is about weaving the web of delight. You have the power right now to do anything that you want. So you have to use the power from spider medicine, the medicine that spider brings you, in order to make your dreams a reality. I think this is very interesting, bless you, because Libra is a very good people person. I think this has to do with remembering the power of networks. Because spiders, that's what they make, a network, a web. And so remember that.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. So
and use that to make your dreams real.
So we got actually 3 cards for you.
Look at that. Look at those cool cards.
Where are we at? Libra, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay. So we got Neptune, the waxing gibbous moon. I'm gonna sneeze again. And Vesta.
I almost had it.
Okay. So these are actually really strong. These are strong cards. So Neptune, Neptune, we know as like the intuitive energies. This is saying that your 6th house, so your daily life, your schedule, and being present is really important for you this week. You have to like just stay aware of everything that's going on. Vesta is the keeper of the sacred flame. So this is saying that what's coming up for you is there's a longing, or there's a fire, or there's a passion within you that is really wanting to express itself this week. It is connected to your intuition. And it may be connected to Pisces, because with Neptune, and Neptune is in Pisces, connected to Vesta. Although Vesta right now in transits is in Virgo. So this is about purity. And
which is the 6th house.
yes.
Which is
where Neptune is.
Or where Neptune is.
So this is a space for you that's like really strong. It's like it's strengthening, because the last card is the waxing gibbous moon, which means that there's an energy that's activating, that's becoming stronger.
Getting really big.
It's growing. So your passion, your intuition, I feel intuition is really getting stronger right now. And so you won't, this is really intense, because this is a grand trine in water, where all of these energies are literally magnifying in your 6th house. So I would say focus on the 6th house, focus on, daily life,
the routine,
the
timelines,
the
schedule, work harmony, the day-to-day,
yes.
the grind.
Your health,
grind.
Your health, yeah. This is very important.
Your health regarding your grind, like eat at the right moment for you, get enough water, like the very basics of health.
Yes, there you go.
There it
Got
is.
it. Okay, beautiful.
Who's next? All right, who was that? Ooh, okay. This one won over like 4 other ones. Aries. Adios.
Well, sorry, I'm getting distracted by that comment.
But for Libra rising, that's the 12th house.
What's in the 12th house?
Libra rising. I have no idea what you mean.
She's talking about the Virgo energy.
Oh,
yes. but the cards are talking about.
But Vesta
it's like an oracle reading.
Is Virgo, which is the typical 6th house, which is what I saw.
Well, no, we're talking about like
we're having a 6th house transit.
Yeah, we're connecting it to what we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah, Vesta
but
for
also Pisces.
Yeah, it's like
the 12th
Pisces
house.
and the
so
6th. It's interconnected. Yeah, it's totally interconnected. But yeah, thanks for pointing that out.
Actually, yeah.
What did you?
But that was good.
What did you call? Yeah, because it adds more meaning. It brings in the 12th house too. Okay. So here we go for Aries. So this is happening. So the moon is in the 8th house. Of course, these are all like the natural energies for all of these planets. So what you're feeling this week is like it's a strong connection with these 3 houses, which are ruled by the energies that they're in. So the 8th house in the moon in the 8th house in Scorpio it's a change. It's some kind of transfer. Every time the moon goes into Scorpio, you go through some kind of change or transformation. Then with Venus in Cancer in the 4th house, relationship, focus, and at home. Big stuff, connecting to your heart center. With Neptune and Pisces in your 12th house, this is your intuition being activated. So some kind of change within your relationships, but also strong intuition giving you like an understanding of what that change is and how it's affecting you. And it's emotional change, because the moon is the
eel spirit.
Oh,
or are we getting paused?
Oops, I didn't even notice that. We're back though.
Okay. Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. And that is epic, because Aries, I think with your fiery energy in the water trine, it's kind of like...
It's electric. It is. It's electric, literally. Electric.
And it says bring your ideas to life. So I think, honestly, it is, because think about it. You've got the 12th and the 4th house. And the 12th house is, to me, like where the ideas come from. Like they come from the ether. And then the 4th house is a very, like, manifested in this place energy. Like the 4th house is like here on earth we have a 4th house. I don't know if in the ether we have a 4th house, right? Like if you think about it like that. And it's definitely like take those ideas and bring them here. Bring them here. Yeah, manifest with your epic self.
And look at this. Venus and Jupiter. I mean, come on.
Oh.
These are the two benefics.
Yay.
The greater benefic and the lesser benefic coming together, and this is Venus energy being activated. This is also like auspicious energy. So Venus and Jupiter, when they come together, it's like they bring money in, they bring abundance, they bring love, they bring harmony, they bring peace, they bring like beautiful, beautiful things. So that's, and then I would say the focus is also where Venus is, which is in your fourth house of the home. So a lot of beautiful things coming or being activated or manifested in that realm of your life, like auspicious energies.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Amazing.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All right, here we go.
Beautiful. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Hello,
All right.
Rebecca. Welcome.
Oh, hey,
in.
Rebecca. Aquario.
All right.
The other A.
So Aquarius. Okay, so this energy, you've got the moon in the 10th. So emotions fluctuating about career and life path. Venus in the 6th, focusing on work relationships, but also focusing on the same thing we're just talking about, being in the present moment. And with Pisces in the 2nd house, it's almost like with a trine, Pisces has been in your 2nd house for a while, but with the trine, it's like you're finding the intuitive connection between your self-esteem, also how you bring money in, how your daily life reflects how you bring that abundance in, and how this also obviously affects your career and your life path, your journey.
Wow. Okay, and what you got? Of course you got this card, Aquarius, but you already know how to do this. Well, maybe not. And spirit, time to collaborate. So ant spirit to me, in this deck, it says time to collaborate. And it's definitely time to collaborate. But every time I see ants anywhere on my path, the spirit of ant is saying,
Whoa.
simmer down, child. Have some patience. Have some patience because it takes a lot of collaboration. It takes cooperation. It takes coming together. It takes work and it takes time. Every little thing takes time to get built to where it needs to go. So collaboration is the theme, and it's also card number 1. So there you go.
Interesting. So you got the 7th house and the void off course.
Okay.
7th house being the house of relationships, where Venus energy rules, and then the void off course being the card of like pausing in time. There's a change of plans. You may feel a little bit like you're in limbo in this area of your life. You need to open yourself up to new possibilities. So whatever feels like is in the way, I would use the energy of your intuition and your desire to move forward and keep like living in your life path, and your like strengthened sense of self-esteem to help you figure out whatever you feel is not working within your relationships, or whatever needs to help you change whatever does need to change in terms of your relationships. That's what I got.
That's cool. All right, who's next?
Here we go. Oh, the 2 best signs.
Leo.
Here we go. Oh my God, I've been like there's a lot of Leo energy coming up soon. In the webinar that I'm doing on Monday, I'm going to be talking about a lot of planets moving into Leo.
Leo Mars,
Leo Venus,
Leo Venus,
Mercury's
Leo
going to
Mama,
move into Leo too.
Leo Grandma.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty powerful. It's going to be
all right, get
summer.
ready, Aquarius.
It's going to be a fun summer.
You're going to get blown out of the water.
Right. That's right. No, but we need it. We need this Leo energy to come back. Yeah, we do. We do. It is
We've been having a lot of Aquarius. So we do. Leo's need
It's time.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Leo's
You knew Leo was coming up. Okay, so I forgot.
What's up, Nelvin?
I'm not even talking about your energies. So, Leo, the moon. Okay, so the moon is in the 4th house. So the emotions that are fluctuating this week for you, well, mostly on Monday, well, 2.5 day cycle, but this day is the day of the Grand Trine, are affecting your realm of home, or where you consider home, or relationships that you consider home. Venus is transiting your 12th house. So helping you focus on relationships, but in a divine kind of way. And also home, because that's the energy of Cancer. And then Neptune is in your 8th house of death, change, and transformation. So these are interesting places. The house of the home, the house of divinity, the house of the higher self, the house of the subconscious mind, the house of hidden subconscious fears, and the 8th house of change. So I feel like this week may bring some change, some deep change within your relationships that also affect you in the realm of the home.
Yeah, the fire signs get that 4-12-8 situation going on.
That's true.
And that's pretty intense.
Interesting,
That's
huh?
pretty intense. Yeah, it's like fire, air, earth, water.
Dude, that's actually really cool.
Well, because it's a trine, so they're all one element. So you get like the other element that it applies to, which is pretty cool. All right, let's see. What have we got? Ooh, whoa.
Oh, wow.
Check it out now.
Yes.
Brown bear spirit. First of all, check out this bear. Oh my god. And time to take time out. Take a chill pill. No, but it's not about a chill pill because you're a Leo, so like you're not going to take a chill pill. But it's time to remember who you are. Take time out to tap back in to who you are. This is it. Take time out because you're about to get blown out of the water. Coming up real soon. So this is the beginning. This is the beginning of you blasting off.
Wow.
That's
and
cool.
look at this. You got Neptune and Aries. By the way, when Neptune switches signs next, which is going to be in a few years, it is going to go into Aries. It's going to move into Aries.
Fire sign. Holy mother of
this
God.
This is Aries is about focusing on yourself. But it's also about activating passion and initiation. It's
challenges,
like
initiating
things. New things start. Excuse me.
Coming soon to a theater near you, says Triple Moon Goddess.
Oh my God, that's funny. So sparking. This is what I feel like. It's sparking a new intuitive channel for you. That's really powerful.
Oh damn,
that's what I'm getting.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Way to go, Leo. Whoa. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. All right, who's ready for?
All right, here we go.
Géminis.
All right. So Gemini. Okay. Gemini has the moon transiting through the 6th house, which is being in the moment. So that's fluctuating. Your daily life, your schedule will feel like it's changing. It's kind of all over the place. Venus is transiting the 2nd house, so dealing with money and self-esteem, but asking you to connect to your heart so that you can manifest by connecting to your heart space. And then Neptune transiting the 10th, this is activating the 10th house of career and life path. So you're having this, like, it's a very raw experience. So it's very much like all of the other air signs, but for you is the fluctuating energy is in your daily life, whereas the focus on relationships is like, how can relationships help you to manifest more money, or how can you bring more money in? Because Venus 2nd house transits are about abundance. You can attract things. Yeah,
it's very attracting.
And
energy.
it'll all affect your 10th house. And the more you tap into your intuition with this grand trine, the more you will find yourself successful within your life path and your career.
Amazing.
There you go.
I love it. And guess what? Bam. Boom.
Ooh,
Shakalaka.
yeah.
Butterfly spirit.
Oh, I love that.
Transformation is beautiful. Okay, so that's intense. That's intense.
Thank you, Kim, for
you already know how I talk about butterflies. I love butterflies. I geek out on butterflies. I'm like a super geek. I have a lot of air in my chart, and I have my moon in Aquarius. I love learning about the itty bitty gruesome details of things. I'm not going to get into it right this second, but that's why it's intense. And that's why this says transformation is beautiful, because when a butterfly is transforming, it's a little bit gnarly. It's like really gross and bloody, like literally. So it's still beautiful though. Like, it's still amazing. It's epic because of what it is, because of how it works, because of the way it goes. So, as you were transforming this week, Gemini, because we are going to be getting the sun out of Gemini and into Cancer.
Oh my god, that's right.
Remember,
Summer solstice coming up.
that transformation
We're going to be
is
doing
beautiful.
a little ceremony / celebration on Sunday night on my channel. So
yeah.
I'm really excited about
Yeah,
that.
there
But
you
here's
go.
what you got. This is kind of gnarly. Chiron and the Stellium card.
Gnarly. That's what I said.
Literally. Stellium is like big energy because like there's more than one planet here. There's 3 or more. Chiron is the theme of healing. Healing the wounds. So whatever wounds are coming up, like wherever you're bleeding right now. Oh, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Wherever you're bleeding.
Because
Yeah.
it's taking you to the butterfly. See, you're in the chrysalid and you're coming out.
Dude,
And it feels really freaking gnarly because you're like trying to fill up your wings. But like that's where it's going.
But in the end it's like that, you know,
That's where it's going.
when the butterfly,
The golden teacher.
the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, that's the most beautiful part. And that's where we're at. It's like this intensity where we're healing our wounds. Whoa.
Damn, Gemini. Take it easy.
Damn.
Take
And
it easy.
last but not least is Scorpio.
Ain't no party like a Scorpio party.
Baby. Poor
Aw.
Craig.
We had the same thought. We were always thinking the
Poor
same.
Craig.
Aw.
Okay, here we go, Craig. His one's for you. He doesn't even know what the
This
fuck
was
we're...
for you.
All right, so Scorpio. So let's check it out. Of course, the moon is going to be in your first house, so
Okay.
the fluctuation is an internal thing. It's like, who am I? What am I doing here? How deep can I go? Blah blah blah, blah. Like all those things, right? Especially for Scorpio rising. This
The
is about you.
emotions. Ooh.
Emotions like flowing all over the place. Venus is in the 9th, though, and she's helping you integrate the change.
Put it all together.
The shift, let's put it, so I get it. And then Neptune transiting your 5th
There you go.
is like, excuse me, I'm gonna
That's
sneeze
where the
again.
party.
That's where the party's at.
Neptune's
So-
at the party.
Neptune is in the 5th house of passion,
Salud.
creativity, if I can get through this reading,
Por Dios.
romantic relationships. So what I'm getting overall, I like this.
The childlike energy and the passion. And the like fire. Because the 5th house is Leo. The
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's a beautiful activation.
It's actually really powerful.
Yeah,
It's
it's a-
like a in a really beautiful way because it's all in water.
Yeah.
Like wow. Okay, so let's see. Ah, here we go.
Woo!
Here we go, Scorpio. If you didn't already, Squirrel Spirit says, "Believe in yourself. Believe in
Oh.
yourself."
I love that. Yeah,
Do
I'm
it,
fine.
Scorpio.
Just detoxing.
Believe in yourself. Oh, I can't. Oh, look at how cute he is. You know why though? Because the squirrel is always he's like the little guy. He's the underdog. He's the little guy, and he's like trying to like make a name for himself and trying to like save up for winter and you really have to believe that it's gonna work out and it's gonna happen and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. This is a powerful transit. Let's see what we got.
Right, Colette? Oh my god. Look at this, you guys. Oh, I can't wait. Look. The trine and the sun.
And the sun
That's the grand trine right there. And the sun
is also in Cancer, or going to be on that day. Salud.
Yes. Oh, wow. We didn't even think about that.
Well, because it's at the this
Yeah.
is at later degrees. The trine is at later degrees of Cancer, but the sun is moving into Cancer, and it's the
It'll
biggest.
be in that same house too.
So I would say it's touching.
Wherever Venus is.
So it's
wherever we
activating
told
Venus
you that
even
Venus
more.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna strengthen that energy. But the sun is about self-expression, your
And it is
ego,
Leo.
creativity, identity, and it rules the 5th house. So this
Yeah.
is focus on your creativity, which is where Neptune is. Focus on your
The fifth
intuition.
house?
The 5th house, yeah. The harmony. You're gonna feel the harmony of this very strongly.
Yeah.
Maybe more than all the other signs.
I believe it because Scorpio
Yeah.
does feel everything very strongly.
Yeah, and then the
And
moon
this
is gonna
trine
be in your,
being
yeah.
in water in these particular houses,
Yeah.
with the sun really starting to like blast off into Cancer season. Yeah, you're right. I think
Yeah.
Scorpio is going to feel this the most.
Mhm. Yeah.
Wow.
So
There
basically,
you go.
to like,
And that's how
let
we
me
did it.
let me summarize it right here. All of the fire signs are experiencing this in the 4th house of the home, the 8th house of change, and the 12th house of intuition. All of the earth signs are experiencing in the 3rd house of communication, the 7th house of relationships, and the 11th house of friends and sharing the gifts with the world. The air signs are experiencing this in the 2nd house of finances and self-esteem, in the 6th house of daily life and schedule, and in the 10th house of career and life path. And all of the water signs are experiencing in their 1st house of self, their 5th house of creativity, and their 9th house of spiritual integration. So I would say that the water signs are having a really beautiful, that I think the water signs are gonna feel this like really beautiful power, like strengthening themselves, and like they're gonna really be able to like understand the energy because they are a water sign and just like flow through it. I feel like the water signs is where it's at this week.
Amazing.
Yeah, love it.
All right, there you go.
Well, thank you guys. Yeah, so much for being here. Make sure to sign up for our to watch the replay for our workshop, Essential Oils and Astrology, because we're doing a giveaway, and the giveaway goes through Sunday. You don't want to miss it.
Everyone gets something.
Yeah, we're giving you a Taurus oil, which is actually, we didn't say this in the beginning, but this is a $75 roller bottle. And the reason is
Legit.
because the rose that we use for this, to make this oil, literally the rose oil by itself costs $275.
Yeah.
So,
There you go. For
so
tiny
we
little
made
bottle.
it because Taurus, Taurus energy is that beautiful, and it needs the best stuff.
Yes.
So you get the Taurus oil if you sign up for our giveaway, and then if you're a new doTERRA customer, you get both the Cancer and
Leo
the
oils
Leo roller bottles.
As
So
well.
so yeah, so check it out. You can sign up even if you're already a doTERRA customer. Watch the replay of the workshop. There's a link in the description. It'll give you all the information, and you'll get it in your email and all that good stuff. So that's what's going on. And then also sign up for the summer webinar, which is happening on Monday night. That webinar is only $22, and there will be a replay if you can't make it live. So sign up anyways, so you get that email with the replay. So love you guys so much. Thank you everyone for being here.
Thanks,
And we will
everyone.
see you. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm going to be doing mini readings here on the channel. So if you want to sign up, $25 sent to my PayPal for tomorrow. We already have one person on the list, so make sure you get on. If you want some guidance as to this week, there's some kind of crazy transits. I talked about them in my Moon Magic report. So if you're not on my email list, download the free Moon Astrology Guide, which there's a link in the description. It'll tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign, and then you'll get my Moon Magic report every week. So, what were you having problems signing up for? I want
Triple
to
Moon
answer that
Goddess,
question.
we might just, you can also email us. You can find our email or a contact link on each of our pages. So if you have questions about the workshop or the webinar or the challenge, you can always email us and we will help you. Yeah.
Do. Yeah,
Yeah,
please
thank
do.
you.
So I can help you figure out whatever it
Yeah,
is.
because we want you to get the giveaway. Like we want
Yeah.
we want to give you the Taurus oil. Like
Yeah.
I want to. I want everyone to have it.
Yeah, if
'Cause it's
anyone's
amazing.
having, yeah, thank you, Kim. If anyone's having trouble, like, please let us know.
Yeah.
So that
There we
is
go.
that. So we'll see you guys again tomorrow. Satnam, and have a beautiful weekend.